Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm your host, Brittany Lauffer.
And I'm Ryan Bailey. This week on Daybreak, we have your campus, city, and national news.
Plus, we have weather, entertainment, and sports report for you. And we're going to debut our new segment, the Daybreak Plaza.
And Tori Adams will be here to make us some veggie pizza. All that straight ahead and more on Daybreak. In campus news this week, the semester isn't even over, but Point Park students can already feel more pain in their pockets when it comes to next year. The university released the 2014-2015 financial costs, and they are once again on the rise. And that isn't sitting well with some students.
Upsetting because we just got another increase last year, and now we have this one again, but we're not really seeing anything from it, I guess you could say. I mean, they're putting this new Wi-Fi in, and they're redoing some of the stuff on campus, but like as students, we're not seeing too much of it, so it's kind of frustrating.
Here's the breakdown. Tuition will jump $500. The university and activity fees will stay the same, and the technology fee will also increase. And when you combine a few other additional charges, including meal plans, students will be paying at least $1,000 more. Storytellers are invited to a convention where they will learn how to recognize the power of stories and develop their craft. The Honor Student Organization and Global Solutions Pittsburgh are teaming up to give students and the general public the opportunity to engage in discussions and workshops concerning free speech and censorship at the second annual Storytelling and Human Rights Symposium. The event will be held on Friday, March 21st from noon to 3 p.m. in the GRW Theater. Henry Reese, the co-founder and chairman of City of Asylum, will be the keynote speaker. Admission to the event is free, but you must register in advance in order to attend. You can go to globalsolutionspgh.org to register. And a local sports star turned ESPN analyst is coming to Point Park. ESPN's Merrill Hodge is coming to speak to students on Tuesday, March 25th in the Lawrence Hall Ballroom. Hodge played for the Steelers during the late 80s and early 90s, but was forced to retire due to concussions. He has been an ESPN analyst since 1996. The event is hosted by the Pittsburgh Center for Sports Media and Marketing, and you can check the Point Park University website for more details. And it's getting easier to get online no matter where you are on campus. Point Park is midway through installing a new wireless internet system. Daybreak correspondent Courtney Joden explains the upgrade.
Point Park's new Wi-Fi network rollout has officially began, but students are wondering why it has taken the university this long to improve the system.
Point Park probably took this long because we are a smaller school. There might have been a lack of interest, but with technology growing, people need access to the internet more and more.
For a number of years, faculty, staff, and especially students wanted what they call blanket coverage, or having easy access to the internet no matter where you are on campus. Point Park University technology specialists Tim Wilson and Will Elms explain why the school finally made the big change.
It's a mix between the research studies and the statistics showing us that that was the trend, and now we were in the minority, and the added student pressures and faculty pressures to use this kind of coverage.
Wi-Fi is more than convenience for college students. It's also vital in order to finish projects and do homework online.
I think it's really important to have internet access or Wi-Fi all over our campus because we are students and we use it just about in every class, every day, and we need to have access so that we can learn and use it as a tool.
Now connecting to the new Point Park Wi-Fi system seems to be a pretty easy task. All you have to do is go to your right-hand corner of your computer, find your Wi-Fi icon, then you're going to click Point Park Web Log On. Now once you do that, you're going to be redirected to a page that has a username and password. Now this is going to be used for your Blackboard, your Point Mail. That's going to be the same username and password that you're going to put in here. And once the Point Park web page comes up, you know you're connected.
Elms says the Wi-Fi advancements on the campus that are finished include West Penn, Boulevard Apartments, and Conestoga. Pioneer Hall and the Student Center need to be completed, as well as Lawrence and Thayer, which are still using the old blue socket system. He also explains other developments that this new system will offer.
At some point, we will eventually allow you to hit your home directories, aka Z drives, and print to the printers as well at some point.
Many students are eager for this new Wi-Fi system that will help them stay connected in and out of the classroom. Reporting for Point News, I'm Courtney Joden.
Thanks for that, Courtney. And that's all for your campus news. Now here's Brittany with City News.
Thanks, Ryan. In City News, according to a press release from Pittsburgh Action Against Rape and Z-Brand, Pittsburgh will be welcoming Lenore Abergel for the screening of award-winning documentary Brave Miss World. PAR, J-Film, the Jewish Women's Foundation of Greater Pittsburgh, and Z-Brand Group are sponsoring the screening of a documentary that shares Lenore's inspiring tale of personal courage and perseverance as she continues her global crusade against sexual violence. She was crowned Miss World in 1998, weeks after being brutally raped and stabbed while modeling in Milan, Italy. Directed by Cecilia Peck, the message of the film is that victims share their experience and seek help in order to begin healing. For more information about Lenore and Brave Miss World, visit www.bravemissworld.com. Pittsburgh Mayor Bill Peduto and his administration have reported that the damaged property and missing items from the mayor's office to the FBI. The items missing and city property damaged has been valued at $200,000. The discovery of the missing items and damage happened in early January after former Mayor Luke Ravenstahl moved out of the mayor's 5th floor suite in the City Council building on Grant Street downtown. Peduto did not specify which item would be so expensive to repair, but told the Post-Gazette that they reported the matters to the FBI because, quote, it was damage to public property that needs to be paid for, end quote. The city of Pittsburgh has appealed to the panel's 2-1 decision to lift a residency requirement for police officers. The panel's decision said police can live within 25 air miles of the city council building. Officers have long sought to live outside the city so their children could attend suburban schools. For more than a century, Pittsburgh has required all employees to live in the city. Mayor Peduto said in a statement that he is willing to discuss the residency requirement with the police union, but state law permits only the mayor and city council can officially lift the residency requirement. And that's all for your city news this morning. Now back to Ryan at the couch.
Thanks, Brittany. Coming up next on Daybreak, we will have a national news report for you. And it's springtime now, which means you're going to be seeing a lot more of cyclists around. See what changes are taking place to make Pittsburgh a more bike-friendly city.